Hello and welcome to Career Cruising, a web-based tool to help students explore and plan for the future. All students in the Green Bay School District have access to Career Cruising, which will soon be renamed ccSpringboard. Students may log on to Career Cruising anywhere there's internet access, and the program is available to them up to 5 years after high school graduation. It is a great way to keep track of high school awards and activities and locate exciting career opportunities to pursue. Students will review their e-portfolios with their school counselor and family members during 9th and 11th grade individual planning conferences. The portfolio can also be emailed to colleges and prospective employers once complete, which gives students a professional edge in the competitive world of admissions and employment. At this time, we will now begin the lesson for freshmen. Please do not use your computer, but rather listen closely to the tutorial and follow along with your worksheet so you know what is expected of you after the presentation is over. You can log on to the site by visiting the homepage, www.careercruising.com. In the right-hand corner, you should enter your e-portfolio username, which in most cases is your student ID. In some cases, this ID number may be followed by your initials. Next, you should enter your e-portfolio password, which was personally selected by you in the password box. If you do not know your login information, please check with your teacher who has a list. In any event, do not create a duplicate portfolio if you've forgotten your username and password, as all the information you entered previously will be lost and unable to be combined with the new portfolio you create. By entering the ePortfolio username and password on the homepage, you will be logged onto the site and also instantly gain access to the ePortfolio at the same time. Once you log on to Career Cruising, you will notice various careers are highlighted each week. For your first task, which is to complete all 3 levels of the Matchmaker interest inventory, you will click on the blue assessments box at the top of the page. The Career Matchmaker is a tool to help you identify your strongest areas of interest and align them with potential careers. The more questions you answer, the more accurate your results will be. To get started, click on Career Matchmaker. There are a total of 116 questions in the Matchmaker. Many students may have already answered the first 39, but if you are new to the Green Bay School District or attended a parochial school last year, you may need to start from the beginning. If you're one of those students, a box will pop up prompting you to enter your first and last name. After doing so, you can begin answering the questions. This is what the questions look like. You will indicate your level of like or dislike for a number of tasks. If you don't understand what the question is asking, click on the question mark for a more detailed explanation. If you've already completed some of the questions in the Matchmaker previously, this screen will show instead. Please click on your most recent Matchmaker session, which in many cases will say First Matchmaker, along with the date you answered the questions. Once you click on your most recent Matchmaker session, you will see a screen with a red bar showing how many questions you've already answered in the survey and how many more you have left to finish all 116 of the questions. By clicking on Answer More Questions, you will be able to complete the rest of the questions left in the Matchmaker. You can also click on Review My Answers if you want to see how you responded to the questions the first time you took the survey, along with the option to change them if you'd like. After answering each of the 3 levels of questions, you will see a list of the top 40 careers that match you best. You will need to save 3 careers to your portfolio. You can select from your Matchmaker results by clicking the career that interests you. You will then see this screen. Select Save to My Portfolio. You will then see this screen which confirms that the career has been saved. You will select 2 more careers by clicking on Add New Careers. If you do not want the career saved, you can check the box by the career and then select Delete Selection. If you want to add a career that is not in the Matchmaker results list, you can click on See How Other Careers Match Up with My Answers. You will then see the next screen. On this screen, you will enter your career of interest. Based on your Matchmaker responses, you will be able to see which aspects of the career are a good fit for you and which aspects of the career you may not enjoy. If you still want to save the career to your portfolio, click Save to My Portfolio. After completing the Matchmaker assessment, you may have noticed that you were able to view the top 2 career clusters that best match your interest and explore careers in those areas further. Career clusters are a way to identify a group of careers that fit a common theme, such as education and training or health sciences. There are 16 different career clusters that represent the many areas of employment available as an adult. I will now show you how to save one or two of your favorite career clusters to your ePortfolio by clicking on the blue Portfolio tab at the top and then clicking on Career Preparation on the left. Please choose Career Clusters from underneath the box. After doing so, you will see your top 2 recommended career clusters. By clicking on them, you will be able to see the many careers in each cluster. Below it, you will also see a list of all 16 available career clusters. After giving it some thought, please check up to 2 career clusters that are of most interest to you, and then in the box to the right of each cluster, explain why you feel this cluster is interesting or a good fit for you. For example, I chose Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources, and then indicated that I like this cluster because I like to work with animals. Be sure to click Save to ensure this information is saved to your portfolio. As part of the completion standards for grade 9, students are asked to update all 4 areas of the Activities and Abilities tab in the ePortfolio. This is very important because senior year, these activities can be printed in a resume format and help you gain an advantage when applying for employment, college, and scholarships. It is much easier to update this section regularly than to try to do creative record keeping as a senior. Let's get started. To update your extracurricular activities, which means the school-related activities you participate in outside of the classroom, click on Extracurricular Activities on the left and you will see this box. After you select the type of activity, you will see this. Enter the name of the activity, start and end dates, and a description of your involvement. If you are still involved with the activity, under the end date you can select the words "to present." If the activity is not in the list provided by Career Cruising, you can click on the line that says Enter Your Own to be able to enter the name of the activity. Always remember to save when you are finished. You will do the same thing for hobbies and interests. Select it on the left under Activities and Abilities. From the drop-down menu, choose your area of interest. Once you choose an area, you'll be able to select the topics you are interested in or involved with, and then put a description in the box to the right of it. Please be sure to include at least one hobby or interest, and click Save to ensure it is saved to your portfolio. You'll proceed the same way with skills and abilities, being sure to list at least one, and save it. For the final section, Awards and Certificates, you would choose it from the left and click on Add Awards and Certificates. This is the next slide you will see. Enter the name of the award, the date you received it, and a description of what it was for. Then click Save. If you don't have any high school awards yet, you can include awards from middle school as well. If you can't think of anything, leave it blank. Hopefully you'll have awards and certificates to add in the years to come. If you've been employed, which includes working for pay, please take a moment to update the information under the Work Experience tab on the left, clicking on Add Work Experience, and being sure to save the information you enter to your portfolio. Finally, if you've volunteered, please click on the Volunteer tab on the left and then click on Add Experience. This is an example of the information you'll need to enter, including where you volunteered, your dates of involvement, total hours, a description of your experience, and the name of your supervisor. Then save. Don't forget that as few as 25 hours of documented service from May 1st of your 8th grade year to April 30th of your freshman year, you could qualify for the Civic Engagement Award, a great way to give back to your community and build your resume. You can find blue volunteer documentation forms in our Career Center. You'll learn more about this at your 9th grade individual planning conference. Your next task is to take the Learning Styles inventory. People learn in different ways. Some learn best visually, some by hearing, and others by hands-on activities. Some people have one method of learning that they rely on, while others may use more than one method to understand and recall information. This assessment is intended to help you identify which of the 3 methods, visual, auditory, and tactile, you prefer. To begin, you will click on the blue Assessments box at the top of the page. Click the link that says Learning Styles Inventory. Click Start Now. There are 20 questions. This is what the questions look like. Each question describes a situation with 3 possible options. There are no right or wrong answers. Choose the option that best fits you. If you find that more than one option applies to you, choose the one that fits you best or the one you would use most often. Once you have answered all 20 questions, you will be asked if you want to save your results to your portfolio. Click the Go button that says Yes, I have a portfolio next to it. A box will appear confirming your results have been saved, and then click OK. You will then see your results in a pie chart, including tips for learning and studying based on your style. Click on View Complete Profile for more information about how to study better based on your individual learning style. Take time to read what it says about your learning style and share this information with teachers, parents, or guardians. Your final task is to enter your career and life goals. It's important to have goals because they help keep you focused and on track. They help you to plan ahead so you can be prepared and work towards the future you want. When you set goals, you want to set SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and trackable. I will now show you how to enter in short-term and long-term career and life goals. Click on the blue portfolio box on the top of the page. From the options on the left, click Career Preparation. You will then select Career and Life Goals. You will now type in your short-term goals. A short-term goal is for something in the immediate future. For example, I will increase my social studies grade from a B to an A by the end of the semester. You will be asked to type a minimum of 2 short-term goals in complete sentences using correct capitalization and punctuation. Next, you will type long-term goals. These are goals you have for a distant future. For example, I will attend and graduate from a 4-year college after high school. You will type a minimum of 2 long-term goals in complete sentences, again using correct capitalization and punctuation. Be sure to save your goals by clicking Save Goals. You will receive a confirmation message stating that your goals have been saved, and click OK. This concludes your lesson in career cruising. Thank you for your attention today. Please complete the questions on the worksheet you were given and be sure to return it to your social studies teacher to give to your school counselor. We hope you will continue to use career cruising throughout high school to prepare and plan for a bright future.